Bridget, I have a question for you.
Oh, what's that? I love a good question.
Excellent. When my partner opens one no trump, and this is a weak one no
Okay.
trump, and I have a 5-4 shape in the majors,
Mm-hmm.
I get myself in a bit of a pickle. I don't know whether I'm meant to transfer, whether I'm meant to do Stayman, and I don't know how to approach it depending on whether I've got invitational points versus game points. So, can you help me, please?
I would love to help you on that one. And thank you so much for asking this question because this is a really, really common area where people think, whoa, what do I do? What is the best way to get my hand across? And I do actually have some example hands here. Should we just run through the different scenarios?
100%. Thanks, Bridget.
Welcome. Let's bring them up. Caroline has opened a one-note trump, 12 to 14 with a balanced hand. By the way, all these same principles apply if your partner opens a strong no trump. It's just the maths changes. So here, opposite her one no trump, I know that we are invitational. And I also know that I've got 5 hearts and 4 spades. If we can find a major fit, I'm really happy. I would rather play in an 8-card major fit than in 2 no trumps or 3 no trumps. And here I can get both these suits across. I can start by transferring to hearts. So I bid 2 diamonds, transfer to hearts. It's telling Caroline to bid 2 hearts. It's not asking her about hearts. It's just saying bid 2 hearts. It's quite possible at this stage that Caroline has only got 2 hearts in her hand. And now I'm invitational. So I can show a second suit here at the 2 level. This Caroline could pass this. It's only at the 2 level. And that's saying I've got 5 hearts and 4 spades, and I am invitational. So Caroline has come in and bid 4 spades. I know that Caroline's happy to play in game. I've got 5 hearts and 4 spades. She's preferred spades. I'm expecting 4 spades from her hand and a game-going hand. Let's have a look what she's got. She knew that we had enough for game opposite my invitational hand, and she also knew that we had an 8-card fit in spades. Let's try another example. Caroline has opened one no trump again, but you can see there's a subtle difference in my hand this time. This time I'm forcing to game. I know that I either want to play in 3 no trumps, 4 hearts, or 4 spades, depending on what's going on in Caroline's hand. So this time, again, I start by transferring to that long major of mine. I bid 2 diamonds, transfer to hearts. Caroline does what she's told. So now I don't want Caroline to pass. I know that we've got enough for game. So I'm not just going to bid 2 spades. That would be invitational with 5 hearts and 4 spades. This time I need to force to game with 5 hearts and 4 spades. So I need to make a jump here and bid 3 spades to say we're definitely going to game. You choose which one you like. You can either bid 3 no trumps, 4 hearts, or 4 spades, depending on what you prefer, what's going on with your hand. So Caroline will make a choice here. She knows that I've got 5 hearts and 4 spades in the game forcing hand, and we end up again in 4 spades. Let's have a look at this one. So Caroline has bid 4 spades. Even if Caroline only had a 12 count, she would also be bidding 4 spades here because she knows that I had more than an invitational hand. She knows I had a game forcing hand for that 3 spade bid. That's how you deal with those situations where your 2 suits are 5 hearts and 4 spades. What happens if it's the other way around? What happens if you actually have 5 spades and 4 hearts? That can be a little bit different. Let's have a look at some of those hands. So Caroline, again, is going to open that weak no trump, 12 to 14 points. I've got enough for game here. I've got 5 spades, 4 hearts, and I know that we've got enough for game. So again, I would be thinking with this hand, I wonder where we're going to end up. Is it going to be 3 no trumps, 4 spades, or 4 hearts? But I'm going to start by transferring 2 spades to my spades. That's the 2 heart bid transferring to my spades. Caroline again does what she's told. So just because of the way the suits are ordered here, you can see that my only option is to bid 3 hearts. So I can only make this bid if I am forcing to game. And here, thankfully, I am forcing to game because I've got enough points. So I'm going to bid 3 hearts here. Caroline knows I've got 5 spades and 4 hearts, and she now can choose where to go. And she's bidding 4 spades. And let's have a quick peek at the hands. So we've managed to find our nice 5-3 fit. Right, there's one more, and I'm sure you know which one I'm going to do. We'll come up with a new hand. This is when you have 5 spades and 4 hearts and your invitational. So because the suits are ordered this way, am I going to be able to start with a transfer and show my second suit? Because the suits are ordered this way, when I show my second suit, I'm bidding that new suit at the 3 level. And I just can't do that. I just don't have enough points for game. I'm only invitational. This is the one where you can't transfer and show your second suit. In this sort of situation, you've got to make a call. You could decide just to transfer to spades and then say you're invitational, but then you might miss a 4-4 heart fit. Or you could go through Stayman and then occasionally miss a 5-3 spade fit. Here, I'm normally just going through Stayman. I'm hoping just to catch my partner with a 4-card suit. It's true that I might get it wrong. She might have 3 spades and we might miss out on our spade fit, but that's just one of those things. So I'm actually going to go through Stayman here. Say, Caroline, do you have a 4-card major? I'm invitational or more. Caroline says she's got 4 hearts. Phew. Okay, so now I'm going to give myself an extra point for the club doubleton, an extra point for the diamond doubleton, and I know we've actually got enough for game now. So I'm going to bid 4 hearts. And we can have a quick look at the hand. So these hands are interesting. You can see that the 5-4 shapes you can get across 3/4 of the time. You can get across the 5-4 major shapes when your longer suit is hearts, regardless of whether you're invitational or game forcing. However, when your longer suit is spades, you can't get them both across. You can get the game forcing one across by transferring and bidding the second suit, but you can't get the invitational one across because that heart suit is just coming in too high and you would be forcing to game. By the way, what's interesting, there's also a bit of a sophisticated bit of kit called Schmolin, which you can also use when you are game forcing. I'm going to pop Caroline back and see if that made sense to her.
Yeah, that was really interesting. Thank you so much. Yeah. It just reminds me that it's always really important to not just think about your next immediate bid, but the bid that you want to do perhaps after that.
That's an
Uh,
excellent point.
yeah.
Trying to work out are you going to be able to get those 2 suits across, and you know that you can get them both across when your longer suits hearts, but if you're invitational, when your longer suit spades, you know you can't get across. So you've got to think, what can I do? What should I do here? I'm not going to be able to make that second bid. So that's a great point.
Thank you so much again for fielding another one of my many, many questions. It has been great.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right.